Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Holy flying flipping flapjacks, full-time family. UFC Austin is going to be stacked, Jack. Holy smokes, check this shit out. I gotta do both of these on the same video because they're on the same card. I'm fucking pumped. That's next. Donald Cowboy Cerrone is going to be fighting motherfucking Yancy Medeiros, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Yancy Medeiros is coming off a fight of the motherfucking, what is, somebody save Donald from himself. All right, hold on, we'll talk about that in a second. Tanya Evinger is going to be fighting Marion Renault in UFC Austin, and this isn't as exciting as that fight, but it does bring up a good point. What does this say? It says you can expect Holly Holm to be main eventing UFC New Mexico coming up soon. You might say, how the fuck did you get that? Because it's looking like the UFC is granting bitches wishes for getting sacrificed to Chris Cyborg. No disrespect with the word bitch, you get what I'm saying. But Tanya Evinger, she's been trying to get in the UFC for so long, yo. She's wanted to get in the UFC. The only way she finally got signed was when she took the fight versus Chris Cyborg in a weight class up. They're like, oh, you want to come to the UFC? Yeah, you gotta fight Cyborg. And then you'll still have your contract, but yeah, you gotta fight Cyborg. So she fought Cyborg. Actually put up more of a fight than some people gave her. You know, she was the Invicta Bantamweight champion, I believe. Came over, fought Cyborg. And I believe it took Cyborg 3 rounds to finish Tanya Evinger. But essentially, it was another Bantamweight coming up to get sacrificed to Chris Cyborg. But we didn't know anything about this. It's looking like the UFC must have a heart. Because they're like, yo, we know you we know you had to fight Cyborg, but you got your UFC contract now, and I tell you what, you might be pissed off at us because we threw you to Cyborg, but here, boom, you're fighting in your home state, UFC Austin. Thank you for fighting Cyborg. Now, Holly Holm is how it took the UFC a while to get her to fight Cyborg. We all know this is the biggest female fight possible in women's MMA, barring fucking Ronda Rousey coming back and fighting Chris Cyborg. But out of active MMA fighters, Holly Holm versus Chris Cyborg is the biggest fight. But Holly Holm's not incentivized. Like, I'm not about to get sacrificed to fucking Cyborg. Fuck you tell me, man. She's been saying, you know, it's a money thing. And I tell you what if they made the check right and they said, I tell you what, on top of that, UFC New Mexico, Holm versus you know, somebody. You know what I'm saying? Even if she's not the main event, she can co-main event. I'm just saying, it's looking like the UFC is having to give these chicks a little bit of incentive to fight Chris Cyborg. All right, all jokes aside, let's get to the fucking meat of this fucking video. Let's fucking, hold up. We gotta fast forward to this. Where we at? Boom, boom, boom. Hit him like that. Boom! Motherfucking Donald Cerrone versus Yancy Medeiros slated to headline UFC Austin. A welterweight match between Donald Cerrone is all but official for UFC Austin main event February 18th. Holy smokes, is this fight going to be at 170 or 155? I believe this fight is going to be at 170, although Donald Cerrone said he's coming back down to 155 after getting blasted by Darren Till. Now, this is interesting. I don't know, bro, what I was saying, someone needs to save Donald Cerrone from himself. Anytime, anywhere, any place. Hey, you ain't got to be scared to get your fucking ass whooped, and that's a fact, bro. You can be the baddest motherfucking 125-pounder on the planet and the most confident Demetrius Johnson in the world, but when Brock Lesnar walks up to you and he wants smoke, it don't matter who you are, bro. You don't have to be scared to get your ass whooped. And Donald Cerrone needs saved from himself. He's one of the best fighters. Well, I don't even know if we can say that anymore because of himself. He's one of the fan favorites of the UFC. Is he one of the most elite fighters in the UFC? Who knows, man? I mean, I would say if you're talking about if you're talking about who can be a champion tomorrow, it's probably not going to be Donald Cerrone. If you're talking about one of the most experienced veterans of the sport, fan favorite, fucking down to fight anyone, anywhere, anytime, fucking cool-ass guy, that's Donald Cerrone. And it's looking like, bro, I thought maybe his team or somebody, it looked like somebody had kind of like slowed him down after that fight. He said he was going to reduce his fight frequency and drop back down to lightweight. Now here he comes fighting one of the baddest motherfuckers on the UFC roster at welterweight, I believe. What? I mean, Yancy Medeiros just coming off of, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you got to say. I can't, there's no comparison to me. It was, Mike, for fight of the year, we were talking about Eddie Alvarez versus Justin Gaethje. But after we saw Yancy Medeiros versus Cowboy Oliveira, it's clear cut to me, #1 fight of the year. And we might have to do some awards or something for the end of the year. But I'm telling you who's winning fight of the year right now. Spoiler alert. Yancy Medeiros versus motherfucking Cowboy Oliveira. Oh, look, and he's fighting another Cowboy. I just thought about that. He fucking fought Cowboy, fight of the year. Now he's about to fight another motherfucking Cowboy. Yancy Medeiros is about to be the Cowboy killer. What the fuck you talking about? Yo! I'm fucking stoked right now, you guys. This is fight, not even just a fight, bro. Cowboy is a bad motherfucker. We know he's going to put up a fight, but I'm telling you right now, I'm taking Yancy. I think Yancy's about to become the Cowboy killer. Donald Cerrone's like on like a 3-fight losing streak or some shit like that. He lost to Robbie Lawler, Darren Till, Jorge Masvidal. He was knocked out twice in the Jorge Masvidal fight, whereas Robbie Lawler was a decision. Darren Till, he got his fucking nose broken, I believe. Darren Till, everyone knows Darren Till by now. Some people still don't believe in Darren Till, but I got a question. For those of you who don't believe in Darren Till, what are you saying about Donald Cowboy Cerrone? How are you going to tell me Darren Till's not a badass motherfucker and he just, you know, after what he did to Donald Cerrone? Are you guys saying it's because Donald Cerrone's not in his prime anymore? Well, if that's the case, then you guys really don't want to see this fight because I'm telling you, Yancy Medeiros, I can't wait for this fight because I don't want to see Donald Cerrone. You know, no one wants to see him going out, but he's about to go out on a shield if he does go out. You know, and it's dope. He's going to be passing the torch. That, man, you got to fucking love Donald Cerrone, bro. A lot of these people don't give up these motherfucking opportunities. Ain't nobody giving it up like Donald Cowboy Cerrone, bro. He didn't have to take the fight versus Darren Till and Gdansk, and he definitely didn't have to take this fight versus motherfucking Yancy Medeiros. Fuck. Donald Cerrone might be the badassest motherfucker. You get it. You get the baddest motherfucker in the UFC. He might not be the absolute best technical fighter. He might not be the champion of the UFC, but this motherfucker's got more heart. Fuck the Son and Gaethje scale. It's the Son and Cerrone scale. What are you talking about? Who's got more heart than Donald Cowboy Cerrone? Yo, I'm getting fucking excited, bro. This is crazy. I did not expect this fight. If you haven't saw Yancy Medeiros versus Cowboy Oliveira, you don't understand where the fuck I'm coming from right now, bro. Yancy Medeiros is a badass motherfucker coming straight out of Hawaii, representing the Max Holloway tribe and shit, the Mohi tribe, coming through, bro. Yancy Medeiros is tearing shit down. Brad Tavares tearing shit down. And eventually, hopefully, we can get a UFC Hawaii. And with fights like this, if Yancy Medeiros can come out and have another, if he can reiterate his performance from the other Cowboy to this Cowboy, and that'll put him on everybody's radar. Because a lot of people haven't saw the other Cowboy Oliveira Yancy fight, which is your loss. You need to find a way to go see that fight. You need to find Fight Pass. You need to find Google. You need to get on Bing. Do whatever you need to do to go see that motherfucking Yancy Medeiros versus Cowboy Oliveira fight. And I'm not fucking forgiving you if you don't. And with that being said, bro, I'm about done on this video. I'm super fucking pumped for UFC Austin. We got motherfucking Marion Renault versus Tanya Evinger. And I don't even know who else is going to be on the card. I don't care if anybody else is on the card. Shit. That fight, I'm not even... When it comes... This is a fucking gem to me. This Donald Cerrone versus fucking Yancy Medeiros that's about to happen right now, I'm fucking having an MMA orgasm and shit if you can't tell. Yancy Medeiros is that fucking dude. Donald Cerrone, holy shit, hats off, respect. I don't even got a fucking hat on. Hold on. Hats fucking off for Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Holy, you can't respect the guy much more than Donald Cerrone, man. That is pretty fucking crazy. With that being said, it is what it is. Holy crap. Let the full-time family know what you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.